children, welcome to today's class. Today's subject is computer lesson number 8. Animating your slide. Children, in previous class we learned about PowerPoint and how to create PowerPoint slides, right? Now today we are going to know about how to animate our slides. Okay, in this lesson we are going to know about how to add animations, adding transitions and view the slideshow. So first, adding animation. Children, we all know to create PowerPoint presentation, to create slides in the PowerPoint, right? So today we are going to learn how to create animation and transition to give the special effects to enhance the appearance of our slides. Okay, animation means it controls how object means what things inside the slides, okay, that is objects, move onto or off, on and around your slide. Transition means it controls how your presentation move from one slide to the next. Okay, adding animation. In the animation, PowerPoint provides 4 types of animation. One is entrance animation, second one emphasis animation, third one is exit animation, fourth one is motion path animation. Entrance animation. An entrance animation determines the manner in which an object appears on a slide. Entrance means how the object enter to the slide. It determines the manner how an object to enters or appears on a slide. For example, an object can move onto a slide. How it will move? It decides like that. Emphasis means does something to draw attention to an object. For example, the object can become larger or shrinking or rotating. It shows the animation like that, means it grabs the attention of that object. Third one is exit animation. Exit means it is leave the manner which an object leaves a slide. For example, an object can move from left to right or it in a circular path. How it want to leave from the slide? Means it shrink inside the slide, means it want to leave the slide from left or right or circular path. It choose that animation. Motion path means determines how an object move around a slide. Means we should give the free from drawing also. We can move the object our wish, or left to right or right to left or circular path or a wavy or line. We can draw whatever we want to the slide want to move that shape. Okay, motion path means we can give the direction how the slide want to move in the object want to move in the slide. Okay, exit means it leaves the slide. So these are the 4 types of animation. Entrance means it is the object to determine the manner an object on a slide. Emphasis means it draw attention to an object. Exit means it leaves the slide. Motion path means determine how an object moves around the slide, right or left or circular path. Shrek is a 2001 American computer animated fantasy comedy film. It won the first ever Academy Award to Best Animated Features. So, choosing an effect lets you define what start the animation, its properties and control the speed of animation. In animation we can control the speed of animation also. In addition, you can have an animation start when you click the mouse. We can start along with the previous animation also, or start at a specified time after the previous animation. We can set the time also. Animating an object. So now in your slide, select an object first. First you should select the object you want to animate. In the animation group, go to animation group. In the menu bar, go to animation group. Of the animation tab, click and select the animation you want to use. Entrance or emphasis or exit or motion path. In that it shows different types of animations. So which one do you want to give that object? Select that one and just observe the changes. When you give OK, it will move in your slide. Effect option. PowerPoint lets you set the effect option for animation. In the animation tab, click the effect option, arrow, and choose the option you want. We can select effect option also. In that effect option, from bottom left, from bottom left, from left, from top left, from top. You can choose the animation should be in the which form it want to move. So we can give effect also. Adding multiple animation to the same object. Now already we gave one animation. If you want to add more, means we can add multiple animation to the same object. First select the object which you want to animate. Then go to menu bar. In that click animation tab. In that advanced animation. You should choose advanced animation. Then add animation to see the different animation. Select the animation you want. Click the animation pan to see the list of selected animations. Click the down arrow on the animation and select the animation. So we can choose that which type of animation we want to give that object. Just move and select that one. Which do you want? Okay, then click down arrow on the animation to select the animation. Then it will execute on the slide. Now reordering the animation means which one want to come first or which one want to come last. We can arrange it also. Select the animation and use the reorder arrow at the bottom of the animation pan to change the sequence of animations. So in the timing group, go to start. Start means it controls when you want to animation to begin. In the slideshow, we can give at what time it want to start or where it want to stop or how much time it want to during. Okay, so we can control by the start, clicking on the start when you want to the animation to begin. Duration means controls the speed of animations. Delay control the time gap between animation. We can give the time delay means one animation to another one. We can give between timings. Okay. Previewing your animation means already we give all animations, right? The preview command is in the animation tab. When you select animation to the object, we can view it once previewing before giving the animation. Okay, keeping the auto preview button Check it lets you preview the animation after you create it. Before creating the animation, we can preview once. Means we should click on that auto preview. So each time you modify it, it shows before that going on that animation, it shows the previewing. So if it look like good, we can give it permanently for that object. The play button on the animation pane also lets you preview the animation. Now these are the animation how to give the slides. Now adding transitions. Transition means the slide transition or motion effects that occur in the slideshow view when you move from one slide to the next during presentation. While moving the slides from one to another, it gives some effects to the slides. So that is called transition. PowerPoint provides several transition methods. You can add sound to a transition and you can control its speed. We can control the speed also. We can give the sound. Means while moving one slide to another, it creates some sound also. You can apply a transition to selected slides or to all slides in your presentation. We can give different transition to different slides also. On all slides we can give a same transition also. A transition can occur when you click the mouse or after the amount of time you specify. We can fix the time and we can give the time duration also. Then click the mouse. It moves one by one. So whatever it is, we should click the mouse or after the amount of time you specify. To apply a transition to selected slides means now we selected slide to give the transition. First you go to normal view, click the slide tab, the slide thumbnail of or a slide, hold down the control key and then click the slide to which you want to apply the transition. First you should go transition. In that you should select a slide thumbnail. Then press control key and then click the slide which you want to apply. The second method is go to transition. In that select more button. A menu of transition appears like in the picture. So now click the transition you want to apply and PowerPoint applies the transition. As you roll your pointer over each transition, PowerPoint provides you with a live preview of transition. When you move mouse pointer on the transition, it shows the slides changing the transition. It shows the preview. Okay. Now applying a transition to all slides. Choose animation tab and more button. In the group transition to this slide group, a menu of transition appears. In that, click the transition you want to apply. Then click apply to all or button the transition to this slide group. Click the effect option arrow to give the more effects. Now adding a sound to transition. So means we can add sound also for a transition. Means while changing the slides or moving the slides, we can give sound also. In the transition tab, click the sound arrow. From the menu, click the sound you want. We can roll your pointer over each sound which we want. We can give that. Okay. Just roll that which is apt to your slide. Choose that one. Okay. Setting the speed of transition. We can give speed of transition, how it want to move, slow or fast, we can give it. We can give time duration also. For that, first go to transition tab in menu bar. Next go to duration box. Type or select the speed you want. After that, if you want to the transition to occur on clicking of the mouse, in the transition group, advanced slide, click the on mouse click. Mouse click means when you click the mouse while slide showing, it moves the transition or it change the transition. Okay, means we can give like that also. If you want the transition to occur automatically, we can give specified period of time without clicking. Specify the time using the after arrow. So after that, click apply to all if you want to these settings to apply to all slides, or click particular slide. Okay, this is the method to change the transition and adding sound and speed to the transition. Just look at the picture, children. In sound, we can select sound for the changing transitions. We can give duration also. Then give apply to all, or if you want to give the mouse click, you can give that. Okay, or automatic means you should give the time duration in after option. Okay, after these things, we all prepared now a PowerPoint slide presentation. After that, we should weave that one. Weave means we have to check it is a proper. The presentation coming out well or not, we should observe. Okay, so in that, go to weave tab. Click the reading weave, then go to slideshow button, or we can give slideshow button from the weave buttons, or we can press F5 on the keyboard. When you press F5, it shows the presentation in slideshow mode. This will always start your slide show from the first slide. It only shows, we should not need to click one by one or move. Automatically it shows the slides from first slide to last slide. If you want the animation, we should click the mouse. It give the animation. Whatever we give the animation, it all execute in our slide. So this is today's lesson, children, adding animation to our slides. When we add animation to our slide, it enhances the appearance of our slide. So this is today's lesson. Read the lesson once in your home. Thank you, children.